I'm Liz Westerfeld. I'm the Young Adult Generalist at the John L. Dart Library. And today we are making Owlbert masks. Woo! Woo! Welcome to my nest. The supplies we will need to make an Owlbert mask are 1 paper plate, scotch tape, a marker, pencil, scissors, crayons for decorating, and optionally an inexpensive pair of sunglasses. Our first step is to draw the basic mask shape. So it's going to be a curved line that we'll draw just onto the top of our paper plate here. I'll draw it and then I'll show you what it looks like. So it's a curve there that goes down and then up for the nose and then down again. So cut that line out. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect. Just so long as it's pretty close to this shape. And then you're going to turn this paper plate over so you're looking at the bottom of the plate. So we have this basic mask shape, and now's a part that we need to be very, very careful with. Depending on your age, you may need an adult to help you with this, but we need to figure out where our eye holes go on the mask. So gently put the mask shape over your face and then very, very gently press where your left eye is. You're not going to press onto your eye. You just want to get sort of an estimation of where it is, and then bring the mask away from your face. Make a mark there. Keep your fingers there so you'll know where it is, and then figure out where your right eye is. Take the mask away and make a mark. So now we will cut out the eye holes. You're going to fold over your paper plate and then do a semicircle that will make a circle when you reopen the plate. Alright, so test it out. I can see through mine. If you can't see through yours, you may need to make the holes a little bit larger, or even make them in a different place if it's really off course. So just take your time getting that right. Remember to be careful. Do not cut near your eyes and don't press hard into your eyes. You're just lightly touching to figure out where the holes need to go. Alright, so now we have our mask shape. Let's turn to this other funny piece of paper plate we have. We are going to cut a owl beak right out of the middle of this. So it's going to make a triangle. The easiest way that I've found is just to start on this big side and cut to the center of that curve that we had, and then on the other side cut to the center to make a triangle. So that is his beak. Now we have these two funny pieces here. Oh. No, I'll swap them. So if we place them in this way, they're going to be his ears. We're going to use these pieces as well. So now let's do some coloring. Grab your marker and make 2 small lines on the beak. Those are his nostrils. On the mask, we're going to draw circles for his eyes. So draw a big circle and then another big circle on the other side. And then draw a smaller set of circles inside of that one, around, but still go around the eye holes that you cut. And finally, draw a third set of circles. They are going to surround the eye holes that you cut and very slightly touch the bottom of the second circles that we did. Now fill these in with your black marker. I got a little out of hand here on this side of the eye, so I'm just going to redraw that line a little bit. Don't worry about it being perfect, but you can always make some adjustments and fill in. You can draw a new line and then fill in between those two. All right, next we will draw Owlbert's eyebrows. We start at the center of where his eyes are and then do a swoopy line up. We do that on both sides. So that's really starting to look like him to me. We are going to open our crayon box now to put some color. I encourage you to color Owlbert any colors that you would like. I'm going to color him gray because that's his official color, but you feel free to make a rainbow Owlbert or a purple Owlbert or a green Owlbert, whatever you would like. So I found an orange for his beak, and I'm going to color in the triangle that is his beak. As you can see, some of the curve of the paper plate came out of here when I was coloring it. It's okay if it starts to not be as curved and starts to flatten out. That will be just fine. All right, I found a gray crayon for Owlbert's face, and I'm going to color in his face. I am going to leave the circles white because he has white feathers around his eyes, and then the whites of his eyes are white as well. When you're done coloring his face, color in his ears. When his ears are colored, we're done with our crayon box, so I'm going to close that, and we get to use the scissors again. So grab the first ear, and you want this curved part of it to be facing down, and then grab your scissors and cut a fringe across this curved line. So to cut a fringe, I'm just cutting small bits here. I'm not going to cut all the way through. I'm just cutting small little strips. And when that's done, I can use my fingers to crinkle up the fringe to make Owlbert's tufted ears. Do the same thing on the other side. So face the curved part down. And then use your fingers to crinkle up that fringe. This is a really fun part to me. All right, we have his tufted ears. So let's flip our mask over, and we are going to attach the ears onto the mask. So we want the ears to curve down. and we want them to line up with this line that we drew for his eyebrows. So kind of line that up and then get a nice big piece of tape and just tape it right on there. Now with the other one, we want it to curve down and line up with this eyebrow line. It's really coming together. All we need is the beak. So to make this beak attach, we are going to cut a few pieces out of here. Or not a piece out, we're just going to make some cuts. So it's sort of like cutting that fringe, but it's going to be a lot bigger. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3 cuts, very small. And that way we can bend these up. We'll fold them up. And that gives us something to tape onto our mask. So if we flip the mask over, then get our tape again, and tape his beak right on there. So that's it. That's all you need to make the Owlbert mask. But if you want just a little bit more fun, you can make this hands-free by placing your sunglasses right over those eye holes and then getting a big piece of tape or two and just tape right over the bridge of the nose bridge on the sunglasses. There you go. Ta-da!